Welcome, everybody, to the first edition of the year of Valpo Basketball Weekly, presented by our friends at Lakeshore Bone and Joint Institute. Always a pleasure. Brandon Vickery with you. Glad to be joined by the head coach of the Valpo men's basketball program, Roderick Powell Jr., as we get set for the 2024-2025 season. It's an exciting time of year. And coach, as we jump right in, I think one thing that's clear to anyone who follows you and the team on social media is that Valpo family, has a true meaning with your program, and you spend a lot of time together away from basketball, whether it's out in the community or sharing meals. Before we talk about this year's roster as basketball players, let me ask you, what are they like as people?
Man, they're unbelievable. One of the things that I thought was really good that our staff did and they did, we formed a really strong bond early, and this summer was great for that. And then not just to bond with each other, but man, they have done a great job of bonding with the community as well. We've been going all over with the Boys and Girls Clubs through the Res Foundation and just kind of mentoring kids. And I mean, they've lit up just spending time with the kids and Gary and Hammond and Portage and Valpo. So I think they're great, but I think they really embrace being in Valpo and Valparaiso University and the city. And I think it's going to be a fun group to coach and a fun group for this community support.
Let's talk about your roster, and let's start with returning players. First of all, how are you able to retain your key guys from a year ago in an environment where that can be so difficult? And part two of the question, how have those guys improved from the end of last season to right now?
So I think a big thing was, we talk about in our program that we're, a transformational program and not transactional. And to be honest, that's something I think that my players are really embracing. Obviously guys like Cooper and Isaiah Stafford and Darius, guys that could have gone to other schools that had the opportunities, but they're not transactional either, and they really value being a part of our program, and they love kind of the vision we have for them, and they really want to get Valpo back to a winning program. So that's been pretty cool. But then, man, they've improved. I think just one of the things, having returners that have played for you, which you didn't really have last year. These guys know the drills we're doing in practice. They know the way we want to play. They're able to kind of teach the new guys and help the new guys get comfortable in our system. So it's just been really cool, and it's helped us improve pretty quickly.
Transfers into the program. You were pretty active a year ago talking over the course of the season that you would be active in the transfer portal, and that was the case. What can you tell us about the guys you brought in?
Man, I was blessed, fortunate. I mean, obviously we tried to get a lot of guys. We looked at different guys. I mean, with NIL and all the things that you're facing in this college basketball environment, we had to find the right guys, and we found them. And I think obviously Devon Ellis, a guy that averaged double figures, started at another Division I school, good size, versatility. I mean, he's somebody I think is going to be really good for us scoring and just using his athleticism. So really excited about him. Isaiah Shaw, a kid that, played for a team that was played in the second game in the tournament. Well, he's playing behind some guys that are really touted, had some good minutes at GCU, and, being able to come here and with this size and ability to shoot the ball is just, it's really cool being able to add that, in Isaiah Shaw. And not only that, I mean, he's a Drew, and just kind of bringing back the family to the program that they meant so much to. And then, other guys like, Luth from Holy Cross. I mean, the big fella can really rebound, good strength, older, physical. And then, we got an NAIA transfer and Tyler Schmidt, who scored 2,000 points, and he's older, has been in big games. So, we've been really fortunate to kind of mesh a good a good variety of transfers, but yet, man, they still embody our program. They still love what the Beacons means, and I think they're motivated to be great team players, and they help contribute to success here.
In this environment, there's still a place for recruiting high impact freshmen. We saw that a year ago with you bringing the freshman of the year in the league into the program. Let's talk about this year's freshman class.
Yeah, really excited about these guys. Obviously Justice McNair coming from Joliet. He was one of my first commits. Great family tradition there. Friendships, lifetime. Grew up with his family, and So that was one of those recruits that you have to get just because we're so connected. He's dynamic guard, athletic, can shoot it. He's growing, he's getting better. The game was kind of fast for him when he came in, like most freshmen are. But man, his growth has been great, and I'm excited for him to have a great freshman year. The other one, all right, is a kid that came from Link, and we have a great connection there. Got some obviously some of our better players from there. He's a freshman that I think is ready to step in and play some minutes. And he has the confidence and the leadership and the moxie that you want from your freshmen, guards, and then Jaden, who came to us from Don Bosco, great length, long arms, has some decent athleticism, plays hard. Those three guys, I mean, they have a chance to really develop and grow within our culture and have an awesome experience here. And the fans, you guys will have an awesome time watching them. The other kid I want to mention, who obviously is a redshirt freshman, but Lucas Scroggins, he redshirted last year. He put on some weight this summer, and he's continuing to improve. And be excited to get him some experience in game, just because I believe he has so much potential, and we're seeing more glimpses of it now as he gets closer to playing in real games.
Speaking of real games, an exhibition on Wednesday will be the first opportunity for fans to see the program in a game situation against outside competition, 7 p.m. at the Arc on Wednesday night, and we hope everyone comes out. What do you want to see on Wednesday? How do you use that as a final tune-up before Monday's season opener against Liberty?
Yeah, I just want to continue to grow. We had a great scrimmage this weekend. Got to see us play against somebody else, another really good Division I team, and I thought guys did some good things. I thought there was definitely some areas for improvement. Some of my young guys got to play some minutes and against other Division I talent, and I was really happy with just that opportunity to play against somebody else. So now we're going to tune up some things from that scrimmage, and then we'll be able to do it in front of our fans and just keep getting better because I mean that Liberty team is pretty good, and for our first game to be against a veteran team like that has had success, that wins a tournament, it's going to be a huge challenge for us. So we got a lot of work to do to keep getting better and get ready for that matchup.
Again, the exhibition game at the Arc, tickets at tickets.valpoathletics.com, 7 p.m. on Wednesday. And then Monday, it'll be the Athletes in Action tip-off in Xenia, Ohio. Cool event. Valpo and Liberty going at it to tip off the season on Monday of this coming week. Well, appreciate the time as always. Good luck as we get the year underway. And we thank everyone for tuning in to this week's edition of Valpo Basketball Weekly, presented by Lakeshore Bone and Joint Institute.